Welcome to the DICAS overview video. In the next few minutes, we will quickly go over each section and point out important areas of interest when filling out the application. Once you have created your application and logged in, you will be brought to the screen showing your application checklist, which lists the sections of the application. Before exploring the sections of the application checklist, let's view the pages under My Tools. The Account Information section shows the information entered when you created your account, including your name, as it will appear in the application, and the email you wish for all correspondence to go to. You can edit the information in this screen. If you want to change your password, you will do so from the Change Password screen. Enter the old password, as well as the new password you wish to have, and click Save. On this screen, you can change your security question, or hint, that will be asked of you if you forget your password. Here, you will have the option of viewing your unformatted application. It is important to note that this is not how your application will look once it has been submitted and released to your sites. This is simply a tool for you to use to look at the application in its entirety. Another important section of the DICAS is the Messages section, located here. If our staff needs to contact you for any reason, we will send a message to the email provided in your application as well as a message here. Since emails are sometimes filtered to junk mail, it is imperative that you check this section often. Finally, under Help, you can click Contact Us to view contact information for us, and Instructions, where you can access the instructions broken down by section. Now that you are acquainted with the My Tools and Help sections, let's look at the main body of the application. The first section is Contact Information. In this section, you will list the address, phone number, and email where your sites can best reach you. Although a phone number is not required, we highly recommend that you provide one, in case we need to reach you with important information regarding your application. In the Personal Information section, you will enter information about your citizenship status, ability to speak a foreign language, as well as proficiency, and alternative names. If materials will be coming to us under a different name, for instance, a maiden name, you should enter that on this screen. Having an alternate name listed can assist us in correctly matching materials to your application. Once you have entered all information, please click Save. On this screen, you will answer a series of questions related to disciplinary actions, convictions, and previous internship experiences. You will be given the opportunity to explain further if you answer yes to any of the questions on this screen. Occasionally, DICAS receives questions regarding legal actions taken against applicants while they were minors, but that have since been wiped from their record. While DICAS cannot give legal advice, we recommend that you list any information which may show up on a background check. Match information refers to the electronic matching organization DND Digital. You will need to create an account with DND Digital so that your application can be properly matched with your site. Remember, creating an account with DICAS does not automatically register you for the match. For more information on their organization and how to register, click on the link provided. The DPD Course List Form section is a new addition to DICAS for Spring 2015. In this section, you will upload a copy of your DPD course list form. Your DPD director is responsible for completing the form based on the program requirements for the catalog year in which your degree is being evaluated, and will record the catalog year on the form. Your DPD director should then provide the form to you via email, which you will then upload to the DPD course list section of your application. This form serves as a guide for both you and the internship directors to ensure that your sessions and coursework have been properly filled out. We will not cover the colleges attended nor coursework sections of the DICAS in this video. There is an instructional video dedicated to these sections available at our YouTube channel. In this section, you can enter information about two tests, the GRE, the Graduate Record Examination, and the TOEFL, the test of English as a foreign language. Select the appropriate test from the drop-down menu, enter the information, and click Save. Please do not send your test scores to DICAS. Official test scores should be sent to the sites to which you are applying. Here you will provide the information about your director. Please make sure you have entered the correct contact information, as this section will become locked once you click Save. If you are unsure whether you should select a verification statement or a declaration of intent, please check with your director. Now, let's go through the additional information sections. In this section, You will provide the information for several types of activities. Use the drop-down menu to select which activities best fit. Please fill out this section. We understand that you may not have the exact contact information for a supervisor you worked with several years ago, and you should enter the contact information for someone who can speak to your experience, such as a human resources department. If you do not have contact information at all, then you will need to leave the email address line blank. Here, you will be able to upload multiple personal statements. It is important for you to give each document a recognizable title, since this is how you will identify it when choosing which site it goes to. Most applicants simply title the personal statement with the site name to avoid confusion. Your sites do not see the title you choose. You will be able to upload a resume here. Use a word processing program to create the document. Ensure that you have saved the document in one of the acceptable file formats listed, and that the file size is under 250 kilobytes. Click Browse, search for the file on your computer, and then click Submit. You are able to request as many reference letters as you would like. However, you are only permitted to submit up to 4 letters to each program. If you wish to request more than 1 letter from an individual, you will need to do so using an alternative email address for that person. If you wish to delete a request, you have the ability to do so up until the request is completed by the letter provider. You have the ability to reopen a letter of reference for corrections. However, this is only up until you submit your application. If you need a letter reopened for correction after submitting, you will have to contact the DICAS customer support. Please read carefully and certify that all the statements listed here are true. At the bottom, enter your electronic signature and the date, and click Save. Make sure you enter your signature exactly as it appears below the text box, or it will not save. The Program Designations section is where you will select the programs to which you wish to apply from the lists provided. Click Add New Entry to select the designation. You will attach the appropriate personal statement, reference letters, and any supplemental materials that the program may require. If there are other materials that must be included, please be sure to combine all the materials into a single document for upload. This concludes the DICAS overview to filling out your application. If you have further questions, you may contact us at 617-612-2855 or send an email to dicasinfo@dicas.org.